What's going on, kind, generous, and warm Leos? I'm here to give you your mid monthly reading that will span from the. I'm probably going to upload it today, so from the 13th to the 1st of next month. A lot of you Leos are starting a new journey, a new cycle, a new part of life, because you have the Summerlands. Now, to many pagans, Wiccans, witches, so forth and so on, and even spiritualists, the Summerland is a place where people go between lives to rest prior to reincarnation. Some go there and see their families. Some go there and fellowship with the spirits of that land. So, right now, Leo, a lot of you are in introspection, a transition between the end of one cycle and the rebirth of another one. And a lot of you have new ideas bubbling and boiling and ready to explode. But there is a certain naivety with you. So, don't allow those energies, those creative ideas, to be fueled only by your naivety. So, for the group of Leos that resonates with, please, please, please present your new ideas. But make sure they come from a place of logic and emotional balance and integrity and honor, and not from a place of naivety. For a naive mind can lead one down a bumpy road. And this is all about rest and recoup, as well as new ideas and exploration and everything that is fertile and generative. So again, allow the creative ideas to flow, but don't let them flow from a place of naivety. Have the childlike heart if you want, but make sure you approach it from a mature point of view. Let's see what the oracle cards have for you, my beautiful Leos. Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, aethers, and ancestors. What do we have for the month of Leo and collective consciousness? Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, and love. What do we have for the collective consciousness of Leo from 13th until the 1st? Sorry, 2nd. I heard the 2nd. Let's see if there's something that pops in here about love. Alright. The reason I say that, because for those that watch this, you can see a certain playful, frolicky nature as well with this individual. So, he wants to have a little fun, if that makes sense. So let's see if there has something to do with love in here. You never know. Or at least a fun time. I know my Leos, y'all love passion. But again, also in defense of Leos that aren't really into sexuality, I'm sure something is going to pop up pertaining to finances, investments, so forth and so on. Promotions, job choices, next phases in life. Let's see what we have. One more. Spirits, gods, goddesses, angels, forces above, show me what we have of the collective of Leo from today into the 2nd of next month. I do sense a couple of my Leos are out there having some fun, which is a good thing. Energy, the Horse King, the Arrow Master, the Map Maker of Destiny, the Ringmaster of Scrutiny, the River Queen, and the Outcome Shall Be, the Winged Wise Ones. The outcome for those that are searching for love shall be the High Lady of Love and Compassion. Alright. Now, for the Leos that are starting the new venture, the ideas, so forth and so on, understand that when you start a new project, process, part in life, etc., 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 sometimes control is needed. It's kind of when you first open a business and get your first payment. You know you have to take that and apply that to your business. You can't go out and have fun like you want to. You have to control the situation. You have to build self-control. So for the ones that are starting that new venture, self-control is going to be really needed. And for those that are starting the projects pertaining to tarot, spiritual evolution, so forth and so on, accept the assistance when it comes. This assistance will help you achieve the Arrow Master. The Arrow Master is all about hitting the mark, intention, and detachment. Now, with anything in life, when it comes to progress, you're going to want to hit the mark. But hitting the mark compared to hitting the mark with intention is completely different. And the assistance that is going to come towards you while you embrace this new journey is going to show you how to not only hit the mark, but how to hit the mark with great intention. This assistance is also going to show you how to detach from certain situations that you need to detach from so they can run their courses. So when that assistance comes along, be open to it. And remember, self-control. It's a great new venture for many of you, but self-control. And for those that are still in that, chill out time, cycle complete, Summerland vibe, not ready to start something new just yet, kind of like in I don't want to say limbo, but just chilling in between the not ready to make a project, not ready to, so forth and so on. Use this time to understand intention and detachment, because that will assist you when you need to come out and start to apply new things. Now, next up after the Arrow Master is the Map Maker of Destiny. He calls for authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. It is really true when they say being who you are will help you shine. It will. It might take a little bit longer because you're not following a specific trend or style, or you're not acting. You're trying to be as much of an individual and share as much of yourself with the world and your friends and those that love you. But it's gonna take a little longer because being authentic nowadays isn't trendy. I mean, it's becoming trendy, but it's really not trendy. But nonetheless, you're going to be called, for those that are on their new idea flow and new venture flow, you have to be authentic as possible. This is going to be the summer of authenticity, Leos. This is going to be the summer of letting things go, Leo. This is going to be the summer of attracting what benefits us, Leos. This is going to be a summer of inspiration. So we have this thing called free will. Some might disagree, but we got free will. Use that to attract into your life those that will respect and love your authentic purpose. This is also going out to the Leos that are looking for love. Authentic purpose is what's going to attract your person towards you. They're looking for someone with an authentic purpose. Your person is not looking for someone who is everyone else. They want someone that's authentic, and it takes courage to be authentic. So for those that are looking for love, that are trying to manifest that but might be struggling, authenticity is where you must go. All right. So for the love folk, yeah. All right. Next up, we have the Ringmaster of Scrutiny. Is all about discernment, clear vision, and details. Now this goes out to those who are inside the rest and regroup stage, those that are inside the whole I'm not making a new project or ready to start a new process yet, or those that are already out there starting. And this goes to all of y'all. This month, for the rest of this month, make discernment your best friend. Really sit back and learn to hone in and use your intuition, gut instincts, whatever you choose to call it, to navigate through the energetic currents that will be coming your way, because that discernment will help you pretty much see what is going to benefit you compared to what is not going to benefit you. And having that clear vision that comes from discernment is going to open you up to the little details that you might not have paid attention to before. And that's going to benefit you when you're connecting with people on the more business or professional level, as well as family and friends. Clear vision and discernment is always good to have. So for those that are on their starting their new ideas, etc., 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 make sure you use discernment. And for those that really want love, you have to learn to have a deep connection to your discernment and your intuition, so you can navigate these interesting times to find out who it is that you want and need. Keyword need for the Leos looking for love, and you need. I asked this question, and I hope the Leo that it resonates with will hear this. Is it love that you truly want? Or is it a night of fiery passion? Take some time to meditate on that. But yes, using discernment and clear vision, discernment will help your vision get clearer. It's going to help you pay attention to those details that you need to. Okay? Next up, we have the River Queen. Once you start to see those little details and pay attention to them and seeing how they trigger and affect your emotional body, you're going to you're going to gain a deeper understanding of self, especially your emotional body. This is going to help you flow and learn to let go of what is restricting you, holding you back, what no longer serves you. You're going to learn to get with the natural movement of things. For example, if you work with the moon phases, you're going to sink into them so deep. The synchronization will be so amazing that you'll just feel the shifts. But those little details and that discernment is going to help you to flow through your own emotions and the emotions of those around you using a very natural movement. And you're going to start to find out that letting go of things isn't as hard as it once was. All right. So that was the basic. Now, I told you there were two outcomes, one for those, just building the new ventures, and those looking for love. So what do we have? First, I'll do love second. First, we have the winged wise ones. So, for those that are venturing out and creating amazing things that are just happy from the Summerland energy, for those that might be opening a tarot channel, for example, or something else, so forth and so on of that nature. Now's going to be a time for you to connect with the angelic help and really petition for miraculous aid. Not because something bad is on the horizon, but because something good is on the horizon. Those ideas that you're running out there just working with is going to bring forth the manifestation that you want and desire. But the same way as you would work with those you connect with spiritually before this endeavor, you're going to have to work with them again, but twice as hard. Because for the Leos that this does resonate with, you have a very prosperous late 2019 and beyond. Sensing 2020 will be a real good year for you. So, for you, make sure that you jack into the connection with the winged wise ones, whoever they are to you. For those searching for love, you are the High Lady of love and compassion. How can you love someone else if you don't or can't love yourself? How can you have reverence for anyone else or anything for that matter if you don't have it for yourself? How can you have kindness for the one you wish to be with if you can't have it for yourself? How can you be considerate of another person's needs, desires, and wants if you first don't know thyself? I'm asking these questions is because that's something that you have to work on. Some self-love and self-care for the Leos that are looking for love is very important right now, especially my male Leos. The female Leos, y'all pretty much good. Females know about women. Sorry, I apologize. Women, my apologies. Women, and I say that because it's like I call men men and women female. It makes no sense, So I had to correct myself because it just sounded weird. But women have the self-care down pat. They have the, all right, this hurts, so I'm going to go do what I have to do and get right. So I feel that this is applying more to the male Leos than the female Leos, but you can include yourself in this Leos that are, I said, excuse me, sorry about that. I'm tripping. Anyway, sorry. The message behind this is self-care, balancing, gaining some respect for yourself, understanding that kindness is just not extended to everyone else, it is also extended to yourself. Consideration for self, because to the ones that this resonates with, you have to consider your emotions as well. What hurts and what doesn't hurt. Regardless if you're a man or a woman, hurt is hurt. Love is love. We're all subjected to that one. But as I say, the Leo women are so much better than Leo men with talking about what bugs them or having some self-care time. We Leo men, we're prideful at times. So to the Leo men that resonates with, some reverence for self, some kindness for self, and some consideration for self will really do you some good right now. Take care of yourself. Because if you can't give these things to yourself, then you can't really give these things to someone else. You might be able to give spurts of it at first, but you're gonna blow your tank and you don't have a reservoir backup or nothing. To the Leo women, the reverence and kindness and consideration for self does apply. So if you are a Leo woman that doesn't really care about herself, reach out to those that love you so they can tell you how awesome you are and how you changed their life. And then meditate on that. Alright? That's all I got for you, Leos. I heard one more. You're in luck. Ah, interesting. This is for both. The cosmos. Around fall, close to Samhain, or as some would say Samhain, or Halloween, there's going to be a very, very, very profound bond that is formed between many of you and the currents of the moon. When this time comes, embrace this, because this will help you become more sensitive with your psychic abilities and other things. For those that might practice the magical arts, it will be a great time for you to gain a deeper understanding of the waxing and the waning phases of the beautiful moon. But this will come around Samhain time. In the meantime, remember, for those that are looking for relationships and love, reverence, kindness, and consideration for self. For those that are delving into the big ventures, angelic assistance, the winged wise ones. But to all, may you prepare for the beauty of the cosmos, and may Lady Luna continue to guide you. I'll see you on the 2nd of July. Until then, sorry about my rambling about the whole male-female thing. I don't know where we're on with that one. But much love to everybody. Peace, grace, and blessings. Have a great day. Be kind to each other and yourself. Alright, Leo. I'm out. Peace.